Hey, what's up you guys? It's Unusually Horrid and welcome to another episode of Chaos Crafts. Really quick before we get into things today, I wanted to tell you that this video is sponsored today by Forensic Miles. I would love it if you checked out their shop. If you are into true crime or anything spooky, this is totally the shop for you. They have true crime inspired t-shirts such as the Carol Baskin sardine oil t-shirt right here. They also have tons of other creepy t-shirts. They even have creepy masks. They have this Creepy Girls Do It Better shirt, which I am wearing in this video. So if you want any of these items, go ahead and check out their shop. Also, if you go and click their menu tab and scroll down, you will see a listen option because they are also a true crime podcast. So if you like true crime, I do recommend giving them a listen. They are shorter episodes, which is super nice, so you can listen to a ton of them, or if you don't have time, you can just listen to one. But use code UHBlogs at checkout for 10% off. A special episode of Chaos Crafts because it is the first episode of a holiday episode of Chaos Crafts, which holiday crafts are the best crafts, okay? Holiday crafts, they just hit different. They hit good, they hit great, especially when they're Halloween crafts. So I have this weird obsession with like making wreaths. Like I love making wreaths. Like, not just, like, Christmas wreaths. Like, I have, like, a fairy garden wreath. Instead of having bouquets for my bridesmaids, I handmade everybody's wreaths, because I thought they just looked a little bit more unique, and they last forever because they're fake flowers. I have made Christmas wreaths before. I like making wreaths. I think it's just the appeal of you can pretty much hot glue anything you want in there, and you're golden. It will look good if you just use enough hot glue and enough stuff. So when I went to Spirit Halloween, we found a wreath that was really pretty, and my husband really liked it, and then we looked at the price, and then we didn't like it so much. So later that day we went to the dollar store, and I just happened to have found that they had everything there to make Halloween wreaths. So I said, bet. We're gonna make a Halloween wreath. Let's see how cheap we can do it. So, stick around and see how cheap we did it. Okay, we've got everything set up so that it can be nice and easy for me. I've got all my tools here. I've got my hot glue. I probably shouldn't have got that close to my face. That is really hot. This is a brand new hot glue gun. First time I'm actually using it. And I've got some pliers here with a little wire cutter on it for these flowers. So we went to the Dollar Tree and, well, really, this goes back to when we went to Spirit. And we found a wreath there that my husband really liked, and it was really pretty, and it had like red and black roses with like silver, and it said like welcome in the middle, and it was really pretty, but it was like $25, and I was like, I could probably make one myself for like the same price anyway. But I did get really lucky. All of this at the Dollar Tree was only $12, so that's like half the price of the one at Spirit Halloween. So I think we're good on the not spending the exact same price on a DIY or more for once in my life. But yeah, so we were at the Dollar Tree and they had all of these options that I have in like multiple colors and different options and whatnot, whatever. And so I had my husband just pick everything. So there were like usually 2 or 3 options, and I was just like, okay, pick what pumpkins you want, and he picked the purple ones. Pick what crepe you want, and he picked the orange crepe. There was like 3 different types of these, and he picked these ones. So everything here my husband picked out for me, which was really fun to do at the store, and I should have filmed it, but I kind of get weird about filming in stores because sometimes you can get kicked out. So, and I kind of was pushing it at Spirit, and I didn't want to push it further. I guess I'm gonna get started now. I sort of have a plan. Sometimes I have a plan. Okay, so I'm gonna take my crepe here. I realize I need scissors, and I don't have any scissors. Okay, so I'm gonna take my crepe paper, not crepe paper, but whatever, my crepe here. It smells really funky. Actually, I think that might be the, that might be the hot glue gun, but I'm gonna just cut this. And right now I'm gonna start building my base onto my wireframe so that we can have a place to stick all of these fun things. This crepe has a lot of wires in it. And it's kind of hard to work with. But here's the thing. It's dollar store craft material. You get what you get. It's not the best in the world, but it's not the worst. But it's not the best. I've made many wreaths before. This will be my first Halloween wreath, however, so that's fun. This crepe is, yeah, it's not my favorite right now. But the fun thing about wreaths is you can hide the ugly under a bauble, for the most part. I don't even know how to work with such shitty fabric. It literally won't stay in one place. Okay, so I've fought with this crepe junk. Honestly, this was like really hard to work with. This fabric was like making me want to die. I'm not gonna lie. 0 out of 10. Would not buy again. Whatever, it's done. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my ribbon here and I'm going to kind of fill in some more of these gaps before I start decorating. So basically I'm just gonna do that all throughout here. Okay, I finally fought with the ribbon and the crepe, and this is what I've got so far. Next up, I think I am going to... I'm gonna take my little pliers here that have it has a metal cutter in here, and I'm just gonna start clipping this apart so we can use all the separate pieces to add more decoration. We've got some cute spiders as well. We have more spiders. Sparkly spiders. Who doesn't like sparkly spiders? I feel like Morticia Adams cutting the tops off these roses. Okay, now that we have a mess of black roses, some with spooky eyeballs, I'm just gonna kind of stuff them where I want them and glue them to secure them. I love the eyes on this. It's just so, like, extra cute, spooky. Okay, this is starting to look like something of what I had in mind. I have like a weird issue with like spacing, right? Where I don't want any of the eyeballs too close to each other, but like there's only so much space on the hat. So I just have to make a decision, I guess, of where I want to put this. Is there an eye here or here? No, probably should have put an eye there then. I'm just gonna squish the last eye flower right there. Find a way to glue this in. The trick to good wreath making is finding the perfect place to put your hot glue so that it's hidden but sturdy. And one of the best places to put your hot glue on flowers when you're making a wreath is right on here.
Sometimes you can, if you want to space your flowers out differently, glue the petals down individually, but sometimes the heat of the glue can melt that fabric depending on how cheap it is. Sometimes too, if you're a super perfectionist, you can usually see the glue through the petals, and if that's gonna bug you, then don't do it. Sometimes it bugs me. These flowers are black, so I don't see that being as much of a problem. Where do I want to fit this very last regular one? I'm gonna put it down in this corner. Okay, so next up I'm gonna go, and I'm probably only gonna use one of these little witch brooms because they're kind of big and I doubt I'm gonna have room for all three of them, let's be real. But that just means I can use them for other Halloween crafts. These are really cute, honestly. I was really surprised to see some really cute stuff in the craft section. Not that the dollar store doesn't have cute stuff, I feel like they always have, like, cute enough. But these were just a little, and I want to just get on one and ride away with the Sanderson sisters or something. Where do I want you? My vision is telling me it needs to go here. So far, I'm loving the new hot glue gun, even though it burnt the shit out of me. I'm going to attempt to glue the broom handle to the back of this flower, so it's a little bit more secure. I got the broom handle secured, so we're good. Any door slamming, we should be fine. I'm actually really excited to put another wreath up that I have made. I made our Christmas wreath last year out of like actual tree trimmings, which was way easier than I thought it would be. So I should make a how-to on that, because if you are intimidated to make a real Christmas wreath, don't be. They're not that hard. Anyway, back to this. Okay, moving on. I've got some cute little witch hats here. They're on sticks, but the sticks are not secure. One of them already fell off. So this one seems to be the most secure. So I'm gonna use this one. Also a little biased because purple is my favorite color. And there's absolutely already way too much orange on this. Let's add in a pop of color here. I like how this hat is kind of bent like Elphaba's hat in Wicked. Where do I want to put this? There's like a spider hidden back there, so I don't necessarily want to put it there. Decisions. I think I want to put it up here, maybe? Okay, the stick is not working. We're done with that. It has spoken to me. It knows where it wants to be now. So let's attach this. Okay, so I've snuggled that right up here. I'm probably just gonna use these other two for a different Halloween craft. Let's see, I've got some bows and I've got some spiders and I've got some baubles, and I'm running out of room here. So I think I'm just gonna use one of these bows and probably only two of these spiders. But I do have a plan for these already, and I have plenty of room for that plan. So let's attach a bow, shall we? Okay, so I'm going to attach that right here in the middle, front, center. Wow, so cute. Time for some spoders. Some glamorous ladies. These look like they're probably going to be the hardest thing to attach because they aren't really solid anywhere. They're very concave. So this should be interesting. It's got like two bumps right here, and that's kind of all I have to work with as far as being able to put glue on these. So wish me luck. I have a feeling I'm gonna burn myself yet again. Okay, so we've got this spider right here. I'm kind of pressing it up from the back, trying not to burn myself. Not really succeeding, but trying. And now I must think of a home for the next sparkly lady. We don't really have anything going on up here, do we? These witch brooms are made out of real hay, and the smell is really making me want to go to a corn maze right now. Okay, so we've got the last spider attached right here, and now I am going to place the baubles kind of just around here. I'm gonna smack myself in the face with this thing. Okay, so we have Halloween wreathage. It's very gaudy, very extra, and $12. So honestly, there's more on this. It's bigger, and it's more personal, and half the price than the one at Spirit Halloween, so I like it.
Okay, so I don't have like a lot of room to show it, but we'll take some pictures. I'll put those in at the end. Anyway, I love how obnoxious this turned out. It's very on brand for my crafts. Just extra and obnoxious. And I'm honestly really excited to have this on my door for an obnoxious amount of time because I have decided, and my husband will be very excited by this decision, since 2020 sucks giant booty hole, I'm just gonna go ahead and decorate for Halloween in September this year because I literally don't care. So we're gonna have 2 months of Halloween this year instead of just one, and no one can stop me. So this will be on my door for an obnoxious and embarrassingly amount of time, but I put a lot of hard work, sweat, blisters, and tears for sure. So here is my obnoxious as F witch hat wreath. I'll get some pictures of it on the door to put at the end of this. But yeah, thanks for watching another edition of Chaos Crafts. I feel like this one, honestly, as far as behind the screens, what it looks like, just everything, this has been the absolute most chaotic. So yeah, look forward to more holiday crafts. Definitely we're gonna be seeing a lot more Halloween stuff on this channel. I love Halloween, and I really do love Christmas too. And like I said, holiday crafts do be hitting different, so prepare for more holiday chaos crafts, and have a good day, have a good night, have a good life. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like this video if you love Halloween. Like this video if you love crafts. Unusually Horrid out. Okay, bye!